Welcome to Withdraw Consent. My name is Victor. He's Jack. Jack, what are we talking about?
Okay, I want to go immediately into this clip because this clip's going to speak for itself and then we're going to discuss it. But let me tell you who the guy is doing it.
Okay.
It's a live stream. His name's Sticks Hexenhammer 666, political commentator.
Okay.
And it's from a live stream. I'll link it in the description in case you want to check it out. But he's reading super chats here.
Okay.
And he's discussing the recent episode where the guy in the U-Haul vehicle drove into the barrier near the White House.
Not episode, like news story.
News story. Yeah, news story. And he drove into the barrier at 20 miles an hour.
Okay.
Apparently they got him. They opened the back of the U-Haul with a robot. The only thing they find is one single swastika flag in the back. And so they're discussing that. And we're going to listen to his answer to a question and then talk about how ridiculous it is.
Okay.
Not a banned account. Is ethnic Indian white supremacism a growing threat? Yeah, the Nazis are great at public outreach. They become so tolerant and diverse. They come in every color, both genders. There are dwarves and transgendered people and cross-dressers and lesbians. And anyone can be a Nazi these days. I'm beginning to think that they're the diverse ones.
Okay, so what do you think?
He's obviously, I would say, ignorant, but he's obviously taken a very extreme. Yeah.
Because the guy driving the truck was Indian from India.
But his implication, through his sarcasm, he's saying Nazis can only be white.
Right.
Yeah.
And that's not true? What? What is the truth?
The truth is that National Socialists has nothing to do with being white.
Right. Okay, so we got a video. I'm going to link that video in the description, but it's called What is National Socialism? Mm-hmm. It's just an ideology you could use for your government if you want, but it only works within a homogenous group. Doesn't matter what the homogenous group is.
Yeah, you could apply it and tailor it to any person on the planet.
Right. And so basically, theoretically, if you were a National Socialist, they would call you a Nazi. Mm-hmm. So a black person can be a Nazi, obviously.
Sure.
National Socialist.
Yep.
Japanese people can.
Because Nazi is a derogatory term for a National Socialist.
Right.
Correct? Okay.
Right. And so, as proof of this, I'm going to read you a long, boring list of every single country that volunteered. People went from their countries to go fight on behalf of the National Socialists because they wanted this ideology to live.
In Germany in World War II.
Yeah, they wanted Germany's ideology to live so that they could bring it back home. And they also hated communism. Okay, so here's the list. You ready?
Yep.
Okay. Albania, Argentina, Belgium, Brazil, Bulgaria, Bosnia-Herzegovina, Chile, Croatia, Denmark, Ireland, Estonia, Finland, France, Greece, Hungary, India, Iran, Iraq, Italy, Latvia, Lithuania, Luxembourg, Netherlands, Norway, Poland, Romania, Serbia and Montenegro, Slovakia, Slovenia, Spain, Soviet Union, Sweden, Switzerland, United Kingdom, United States of America.
Wow. As a diverse list.
The shocking part about the thing is that you've never even looked at something, but you're so sure about it.
Right.
And World War II is one of those things that people don't look about it and then they just state firm opinions because everybody else is mumbling the same garbage.
Well, we've all been told the same thing for decades.
Right. And nobody's ever read a book about it.
Right.
Like there's no people. You probably have, you're here, but I just think it's amazing.
It is incredible. They're so, sure in their ignorance.
Okay, I got this idea.
Yeah. Okay.
Let me just pitch it to you. So he reads all super chats.
Okay.
If you send him money, unless he misses it or unless it's going to violate TOS. What would happen if I sent him a super chat and I just said, "Hey, what's your take on the Holocaust and Holocaust revisionism?"
Well, he's going to say the Holocaust happened. He's not going to, even if he believed it, he's not going to even hint at it on that.
So you say he would lie? On purpose lie?
Yeah.
So you're not attributing ignorances at all?
Well, I'm saying if he knows, he's still not going to admit it because this is his livelihood.
But he could just not read the comment. Nobody would know.
Oh, you think
some people would know, but they would think he missed it. You know what I mean?
Okay. Oh, interesting.
Because he does skip some where it's like, I can't say that on YouTube.
Oh, okay. Yeah, so maybe he would skip it, not even address it.
I'd just be interested,
Okay. Or he's going to do what he did with this one and just point out how ridiculous it would be to even infer that the Holocaust didn't happen.
Yeah. So it's not that difficult to think of an Indian person being a Nazi.
Yeah.
But it would just be for them. See,
Right.
like whenever you attribute white supremacy to Nazism, you're just talking about a specific group of Nazis, the Germans. But from
Right.
India, a National Socialist would still technically be a Nazi if you want to slur him, but it would be all about the people of India.
Right. And making Indian people as good as possible.
And
yeah, totally.
just if you want to know more about National Socialism, we got a good video. You should check it
Yeah.
out. But this just blows my mind how ignorant people are.
Right.
And all these people watching just nodding along, you know.
But I mean, up until not too long ago, I was the same person.
Okay.
I would have, I don't know that his joke was actually funny, but I would have thought it's ridiculous that an Indian person could be a Nazi.
Okay. Then it's surprising and a little bit suspicious how there's a lack of popularity for the truth. Like when we make a video, like any one of our Holocaust videos, we got 4 at the time, 3 published, but like everybody should be sharing those.
Right.
Like, wow, we missed this entire thing. We have no idea what we're talking about our entire life. And you know what I'm saying? But no, this is popular.
But it's taking the opposite point of view has so much negative impact on your life. I mean, you can be put in prison in Europe, that type of thing.
Oh, okay.
So-
Well, yeah, I mean, if you talk about it, but you don't got to talk about it, like be recorded talking about it. But like, what about something that has less effect on you? Like just talking about them machine gunning down all the people at Waco. We've got video evidence from the FBI of them using machine guns to kill people, right?
Like, why isn't that a bigger talking point with people in conversation?
Yeah, why isn't that more of a viral thing? Because it's doesn't affect your personal life. They're not going to come, get you. But nobody's in. Well, I mean, some people are, because we get a lot of people are typing in keywords to look for those videos.
Okay.
But you would just think it would be, right?
Yeah, you would think, or maybe that's still a big. To admit that happened, you have to admit that your government may not be on your side. Maybe that's too big of a thing for a population that loves TikTok to really be able to think about and accept.
Well, this is much longer than I thought it was. But what about, there was a situation, we had discussed it, I'm just going to relate to it. Sargon of Akkad did the Lotus Eaters podcast. That's what he's doing.
Okay.
And he was talking about Auschwitz. And he says, oh, kind of like those silly movies that are on the internet about, how things really happened. So I don't know. Like, has he seen them? Like when you're presented with facts and you're like, okay, is that fact true or false? Oh, true. Then this entire narrative is false. It's a logical, that goes back to that clip from the priest. Remember?
Oh, yeah.
And he said there's emotion on one side and then there's
Yeah.
all of the facts on the other side. So is the thing with Sargon that he's just so emotionally swayed by the violins?
What are the odds that he's even watched a video?
But he mentioned them.
Yeah, but everyone knows about those videos because they're the crazy conspiracy theorists. And
Does everybody know about those videos?
I would assume so. But it gets discounted because they're portrayed as
But what I'm
terrible-
saying is I knew 100% sure that not one Jew was gassed during the entire war. There were people executed. I knew this, and I still was completely unaware of those videos. Years and years passed, and I was unaware that the video Europa, the Last Battle exists. The greatest story never told, that those even existed.
Okay, maybe you're right.
And I had even Googled stuff like to search for it, like Holocaust revisionism. And I seen, Loic, still on YouTube. I don't know how he's pulling that off, Good on him. I don't know. I just think if you know of the existence of them.
That you would watch them?
Well, like, okay.
Are we still talking about Sargon?
Yeah, we're talking about Sargon. Okay, look. Say I'm Sargon, okay? Dang Nazis, right? They got these stupid videos online. Do you know what we're going to make a video about? Let's make a debunking video, right?
Okay.
We'll take some clips out of, say, the 6.5 hour of The Greatest Story Never Told. We'll clip some sections. We'll tell them how stupid they are. Right? Oh, they can't do that because they live in Europe.
Oh.
Oh, it's the
Oh, there
law
you
in
go.
Europe preventing him from accessing the information.
Okay.
He knows about the existence of those, but unless he uses a VPN to break the law, he can't view them.
Oh, okay.
So he knows they exist, but oh, that poor guy.
So he can't even get up.
Do you know who lives in Europe right now?
No.
Sticks.
Oh, really?
Sticks is in
or something.
Amsterdam.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
Oh,
and he would
there you
not
go.
break the law, even if it was a silly law.
Right.
Unless, you know what I mean? Like he's, you know, would be like, hey, I'll move if I have to.
Right. Interesting. Okay.
Amazing. So wow, that's terrible.
Yeah.
Europe is conquered because you can't even give them good information.
Right.
That's amazing. Okay, well, that answers my question on that
Well,
one.
there you go.
Now I feel bad about putting the guy's clip on here, even though, you know, only a couple people to watch it. But like, I feel bad because, dang, he's in censorship over there. It's your own fault being over there.
That's true. Yeah.
He's an American citizen. He pays
Right.
American taxes. You could float over.
Yeah.
You know, that's what I got. Pretty interesting the way that went.
Yeah.
I had no idea where that was going to go.
Yeah. Not
And
expecting
we had
that.
talked about Sargon in that exact situation
Right.
and hadn't realized that he
Never put it
can't
together.
watch the videos.
I'm talking about sticks lots of times and never thought about it.
Okay, wait a second. If you deny the Holocaust in the U.S. and then travel to Europe, they're going to arrest you, right?
I didn't know that. That's
Yeah.
crazy.
No, that's the thing. They will arrest you,
Okay.
right?
Oh no, I can't go to Europe.
I am upset about that. I was literally thinking about that today. But what if Sargon goes to the U.S., watches one of those silly little videos on his device, brings the device back, and all of a sudden the alerts go off? Can he get arrested for what? You know what I'm saying?
Right. What if he's watching on someone else's device, but his device hears?
Oh my goodness. Yes, in some banker somewhere in some back room, we're like, all right, got him. You know what I
Got
mean?
another one. Yeah.
Okay. That's what I got.
All right. So, what do you guys thoughts on this? You think people intentionally not speak the truth, just keep their income online or whatever? Or do you think these people are honestly just unaware of all this stuff? It's hard because some of these people you feel like they're so smart and they know so much, but how could you not know this?
Yeah.
It's such a missing piece. Anyway, tell us your thoughts. We'd love to hear them. We publish new content Monday, Wednesday, Thursday, 8 a.m. Pacific, 11 a.m. Eastern. Check them out. We got all ranges of stuff about current events, historical pieces, just trying to learn what really happened, ways to think and hopefully use your brain more and analyzing stuff. And got to be something there for you. Check them out and hope to see you next time.